Hello, my name is Kevin Cowden. This is for SPD 470, and my instructor is Linda Ramirez. All right, so this is for the Clinical Field Study D, the Intervention Implementation. The math activity that stood out to me the most was watching an elementary student completing a universal screening test. This video made me realize how important initial assessments are to the intervention process. A good universal screening will lead to the creation of realistic and achievable goal setting. Pinpointing our students' struggles help the quality of our goal setting and intervention implementation. With the goals or goal in mind, now we can begin the interventions. The strategy that Mary Kemper uses in her webinar is targeted intervention by teacher-led instruction. She talks a lot about modeling and how important it is to show the students what is expected before they complete a task. The next step would be to give individualized instruction followed by small group instruction. The goal should be to get the student to differentiate for themselves while in a small group setting. Mary also discusses the importance of modifications for ELL students and providing material in Spanish. It may go overlooked that a student isn't fully understanding what is expected because of a language barrier. Mary also brings up a very important point that I will implement when I am a teacher. She talks about working on multiple students' learning goals at once, possibly even pulling students from other classrooms who have similar goals. It can be difficult to hit each student's goals if all of them have unique learning goals. That puts a lot of pressure on the teacher because there is only so much time in the day to work on goals. If we can work on multiple students' goals at once, the efficiency and effectiveness of meeting our students' goals will greatly increase. One video from the Wisconsin RTI Center talks about the importance of visual representations. An intervention that I discussed in a previous clinical field study is the Concrete Representational Abstract, or CRA, intervention approach. Based on a student's level, they can begin the intervention at the representational tier if they are struggling but not immensely. The concrete stage is for the students who need a good amount of support. This can be easily implemented at home by sending home different supports such as base 10 counting blocks, number lines, or any type of manipulative that the student prefers. Practicing at home will help the students master their learning goals with help from these interventions, moving them to the next tier in the CRA model. Working with autistic children, I will rely upon the CRA model and the constant use of manipulatives. I will have a variety of manipulatives ranging from the most primitive counting tools to virtual manipulatives that my more technologically savvy students can utilize. I will model constantly, as I believe that is the most important and effective intervention special education teachers can use. A lot of the students that I will be working with learn better visually. They often lack the communication skills to convey what they are struggling with and where they need help. It is my goal to observe my students and create the right goals for them. From there, I will implement all the interventions that I have learned from these videos and this course. Thank you very much and have a happy Easter.